Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a swipe again, and I'm going to show you how I mix my swipe paint. So I bought these little tubes of Amsterdam, and I've never used these, so I'm going to try. See, this is a pearl white and I've got a pearl green, and I wonder, I don't know which to swipe with today. Let's do this pearl green. I'm going to mix up this one as my swipe color today. So let's get started. I am going to measure out 4 spoons of the Australian Floetrol. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, when you're using this Floetrol, to shake the bottle well before you use it, because it does separate. And then into that I'm going to put I'm going to put like one and a half spoon, so it's not quite a flat spoon, it's a little bit more than a flat spoon, like that. Okay. And then I can mix that up. And remember, give it a good mix. Good mix. Get the sides, get the bottom of the cup. Make sure it's all mixed in. Okay, it's quite runny as it is, so I'm not even going to add water to, maybe just a touch of water. Yeah, just a touch. Too touch. Okay, that's all right. And then, because I don't know if this paint is going to work or how well it's going to work, I am going to drop 2 drops of silicone just for in case. And this is the 100% pure treadmill belt lubricant, 100% silicone. Bought this off Amazon, and you don't use a lot. As you saw, I only put 2 drops in, so that little bottle lasts a long time. And mix and mix and mix, and we are done. Here we go. Right, let me prep my canvas and then we'll get started. Right, I'm back. I've prepped the canvas, taped it up the back, put my push pins in. I just want to show you these quickly. This one, they are dry. I did put a coat of varnish on them yesterday. The varnish is a little bit tacky still, but yeah, it turned out really pretty. The colors are very cool. There's some gold and pretty patterns and designs in it. And then the other one, I just put that out the way. The other one was this one that I used my pouring cup that I designed. I also just put a thin coat of varnish on this one yesterday, still tacky. It turned out very cool, actually. I do like it. The cup is going back to the manufacturer on Monday. I'm posting it off, and they're going to make a couple small adjustments to the cup. When I get it back again, we'll do another test with it to see if it's better, and if it is, like I said, that cup will be available in my website and my Etsy shop. And I actually have an idea for a second cup, which I think the manufacturer will be able to make both, so both cups will come at the same time. We'll see. But yeah, 2 different cups that will pour differently. So look out for those. I'm excited for that. So let's get started. Again, we're just going to layer some colors onto the canvas, and then we're going to swipe across. Remember, use whatever colors you want, whatever colors you have. It's your art. There's no right or wrong. As long as you are happy with your art, that is all that matters. So, just put in a variety of colors down here that we will then swipe over. And again, some of these are metallic, some of them are not. It's just a mixture of everything. Put a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. And one more. I think a little bit of that. Actually, now it does look like it's going to be too green, so I'll put a little bit of this. Okay. Okay, and then you just dip your palette knife in, take the excess off, and swipe across. Well, this is very transparent, but I'm going to keep going. I want to see what it lands up looking like. And you wipe your swipe tool off, and you just keep swiping. Even though it's transparent, I'm still getting some pretty patterns and stuff in there. And because it's metallic, or not metallic, yeah, I think it's metallic or iridescent or whatever it is, when it dries, of course, it should be quite pretty. You should see that shimmer up nicely when it's dry. So I'm going to keep going, and yeah, we'll see. So I'm just going to go around and cover the edges of the canvas with paint. And then we'll tilt this and we'll see what it looks like. But I do believe that the, you know, the end result, the dry result, the dry result of this painting, I think, is what we're going to have to wait to see. Because like I said, I think we're only really going to see the effects of that iridescent paint when it's dry. But anyway, let's see. Let's talk this. I'm going to bring you up now. So we're just going to go down to that corner, back to the middle, down to that corner, back to the middle, down to that corner, back to the middle, and then up to that corner, and we might as well go over and over. Right, back to the middle, over to that corner, back to the middle, wow, that's really cool. And go down and over, back to the middle. And last corner. And it's over. Wow! Oh, I love it. I love it. That is so, so cool. Let me just wipe my hands off. And then I will bring you in for a close-up. Hold on a sec. Actually, because I just mixed up that swiped color and because there was some silicone in there, I'm going to hit it with a heat gun first. Okay, when you mix up your paints, it automatically is going to put bubbles in your paint. So the heat pops those bubbles. So I've now popped all the bubbles in here. They're tiny little bubbles, but if you don't pop them, you can sometimes very well see them in the dried painting. So there it is. That's cool, isn't it? Let me bring you down. So we do have some lacing, and we have cells, and we have really cool colors and patterns and designs. There's just a lot going on with this painting, and I love that. That is what I enjoy about acrylic pouring, is you can get so much going on in one painting. Really, really cool. I mean, look at the colors and stuff in here. Look at that. I mean, how did that even form? There's two of them right next to each other there. There's another one there. Another little one there. They're so cute. So, yeah, like I said, this one, I think we're really only going to see the full effect of that paint once this is dry. That's very bright up there. I did put some gold in. There's some gold there, of course. And I think one or two of the colors I put in was metallic. And then this paint that I put in, I'll show it to you. It is pearl green. So the sticker is metallic. So I think the whole painting should have a little bit of a metallic look to it, and maybe a little bit of a tint of green. I don't know. We're going to have, like I said, I've never used these, so I don't know exactly what they do. But yeah, I think we might see some pretty effects on this painting when it is dry. So I can't wait to see it. Everybody, thank you very much for joining me as we created this really cool, really different painting today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember, all paintings created in this channel are available to buy in my Etsy shop and website. Details to both are down in the description below, and of course your support would mean the world to me when it comes to selling my paintings. Then if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Pardon me, my voice is all croaky today. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I do put out 2 videos a week. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow again for another painting. So if you hit that subscribe and notification bell, then my painting tomorrow will automatically come up on your home page on YouTube, so you won't miss it. You'll see it straight away when it comes up tomorrow. So that's it, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.